Today we're going to talk about themes and their relationship to civilization.
What exactly is a theme?
A theme is usually what the author is trying to express,
Or it can be the underlying message of the story. Theme can be about the author's personal life, but today we're going to look at themes as the author's reflection upon societal issues. What is this text saying about the time period it was written in? What problems are currently causing unrest? Take the time at the beginning of each slide to pause and read each excerpt. Our first example is The Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare. After reading this quote, we can see that this passage may reflect the role of a woman during this time period. Women are supposed to be obedient daughters and wives, whether they will or nill, which means whether they want to be or not. We see that women were expected to be beautiful and they were supposed to be submissive. We see that this text reflects the gender roles of this civilization. Next we have Huckleberry Finn. Here we see a clear reflection of history. This book was published between the abolition of slavery and the Civil War. We see that white men are no longer the only people allowed to vote, and this has caused civil unrest and tension, which is clearly reflected by the racism within this quote, as change towards racial equality is only beginning. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. From this text we can see that the problems with social class following World War I in the United States has become a problem. We can see Tom and Daisy living lavishly. Fitzgerald depicts their excessive and unnecessary spending, especially through the pearl necklace that Daisy receives. The reader can see that this type of materialism is what leads to problems in America like the Great Depression. Finally, we have a more modern text, The Hunger Games. We see that Collins still sees issues in our time with class division. She shows a competition between the lower and upper classes in which the lower class is unfairly ill-equipped. This may refer to the lack of education or resources available to low-income families today, and how society does not seek to help those people or how they are weeded out. From these examples, we can see that literature reflects and even plays a role in what happens in civilization.